All right, pre-market Thursday. I'm going to be talking about Micron earnings and what they released for earnings, and then I'm going to be taking a quick look at their chart, and then a quick look at the MNQ and what levels I'm going to be looking at to trade off of. So, Micron yesterday reported earnings. As you see here, this huge move to the upside. Obviously, it was a really good day. So, just total revenue 41.46 billion. The Wall Street estimate was 35.69 billion. This is up 346% year over year. Adjusted EPS was $25.11 per share. The Wall Street estimate was $20.49 per share. This is also up 1,200% year over year. Gross margin 84.9%, and then the Wall Street estimate was 81.9%. Significantly up 37.7 in Q1 or Q3 of 2025. So free cash flow 18.3 billion, and then the Wall Street estimate didn't have anything but heavily up sequentially. Okay, so the AI boom here in structural shortages, hyperscale data centers are aggressively buying up high bandwidth memory and DDR5 DRAM because manufacturers are shifting capacity to fill these AI requirements. Global supply for PCs and smartphones has drastically tightened, enabling Micron to command premier pricing power. Okay, so all of those, I don't know what the forecast was really looking like. I mean, I can look for it, but the Q4, I guess, revenue forecast projected to reach $50 billion plus or minus $1 billion, then versus Wall Street estimates of 43.2 billion, and then we have Q4 gross margin forecast expected to climb even higher to approximately 86%. So earnings on top of forecasts actually that's what made the stock go higher. So we're going to take a quick look at the chart here. So on the daily, so we are at previous all-time highs. So previous all-time highs after hours was 1,245.64, and the high of this previous candle was 1,246. So pre-market, we've already broken all-time highs here. Excuse me. And overnight hours, we hit $1,250 on Micron. So Micron is on the way to hit, I don't know, $1,500. I'm not 100% sure how far or how high this stock can go, but with the forecast being the way that it is, I think it has a lot of room to keep going to the upside. I mean, we could see potentially another SanDisk in, SanDisk I think is over $2,000 a share right now. But so we're looking at $1,250. If we break that, then I don't know. We might see $1,300 today. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's going to be a line in the sand there, the 1250. If we get over that, then off to the races. We might close closer to $1,300 today. So let's go over to the MNQ. So let's go to the 5-minute here. So after earnings were released, the market is up 2.38%. We had a huge run to the upside. I think when we closed at like 29,800, and right now we're at 30,200. But even before then, we started running up. We were bouncing off of 29,269, which was the bottom of that day that we gapped down, right? So that Friday that we had that huge gap, we tested the bottom. So that right there, 29,269 might be a good area of support if we do come back down, but we are making higher highs here on the daily. So what are we looking at for intraday? So we had a nice run up. We had a little bit of a downside move. 29,900 might be a good spot to bounce. I don't think we're going to get that down that low today. Now we're trading a little bit sideways, nothing too crazy here. Bottom of that is 30,100. Top of that is 30,220. So again, 120 point sideways action, or in a range if you want to call it. So I am looking for dip buys. Dip buys might be closer to 30,000 400 here. So if we go to the hourly chart, we might see that. Oh no, never mind. Yeah. So 30,000 might be a good bounce off spot just to hold dollar level. That's 200 points away, so I'm not sure if we're gonna get there. But 30,000, maybe 100, since it's the bottom of this area here. We might be seeing some dip buyers here and then going to the upside. So I'm more bullish. I'd rather be long in this market right now than short. So I'm looking more for long. So about that 30,100 level to the move to the upside. Now we might have some resistance here at 30,400 level. If we see here, this was resistance here. We broke through, came back down, broke through, bounced off here, came back down, trading in right at that 30,400 for a while here. Then we broke through again, bounced off here, bounced off here. This was 350. You sort of count it as a bounce. Try to bounce off here, and then we finally broke, right? So if we do go long here at 30,100, I'm looking for a move, a 300-point move up to 30,400 to see if we can keep that momentum going to the upside for Thursday, June 25th. So those are the levels that I'm looking at: 30,100 or 30,000 for a dip buy, 30,100 for a dip buy, and then we have to see what price is going to be doing at 30,400. Whether we're going to keep making higher highs or we're going to reject that and come back down. So that's what I'm looking at. Hope you like this content, and make sure to hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you post market.